At Disney Springs here in Orlando, Florida, there's a restaurant called the Paddlefish. If you didn't know, it's
Yeah.
this boat on the water. You can go and get seafood, things like that. Well, apparently the other night, a man wearing scuba gear went into this Disney man-made lake, scubaed all the way to this restaurant around midnight, according to the article. When it was closed, was able to pinpoint where the cameras were, spray painted the cameras black like in a movie, then knew exactly where the two employees were counting the day's cash for deposit. Went in there, they were somewhat tied up in the corner. The report does say that no weapons were it didn't appear that he had a weapon. He just told the employees, I need you to get into the corner, and he kind of wrapped them up while he stole around $20,000 worth of cash. Then got back in his scuba gear and just swam off into the darkness. And as of right now, no one's been caught. Nobody know. I mean, clearly this has got to be an employee, right?
It 100% sounds like an inside job, right? Like somebody to know the time to do it, and easily know where the employees would be and stuff like that. That's kind of what it feels like based off the little information that we have.
Correct.
But yeah, this dude just maybe committed the perfect crime. Maybe just get away with it.
It just sounds like a movie, right?
And even if he does get caught, it doesn't sound like he threatened to harm anybody. It doesn't sound like he used a weapon or anything. I don't know.
So according to the report, the employees were able to easily untie themselves after he left. They called 911. The police showed up, and this is the only image that we have of the suspect. That stole roughly about $20,000 in cash.
20 grand in cash for a day's take. Like, just thinking about that, because I've been walked by that restaurant before at Disney Springs. We maybe even had a drink there one time a long time ago. Maybe you, me, and your brother, I think, had a drink there on the outside part.
On the outside bar. Now, here's the thing. I was actually there this weekend. The places for this person to get into the water without being seen, because you can't get in a boat like that. They're not allowed, right? On the other side of that water is one of the Disney resorts. And listen, if you didn't know, Disney has better security than like the white. They have cameras everywhere on all their resorts for whatever, just to keep everybody safe, I guess, to make an account if something crazy happens. So if he were to get in the water from the resort area, that's a pretty good hike there as well. Number one, like if you did it at Disney Springs itself, you would think someone would. I mean, the place is closed, so he couldn't have done it from that area. The other place that's a little further down is like a golf course, which maybe is from a highway. He was able to get off, get into the water, and just kind of, if it's midnight 11, not too many people are around, making his way to the Paddlefish. That's just like even at night though, this restaurant and Disney Springs and the surrounding areas are very lit up, so it's wild to think like where he actually got in and got out without being seen by anyone. Did he change his clothes while he was underwater so it looked like he might have been someone that just fell in and got out?
Jay, maybe he's still down there. Maybe he just died, to be honest. Like maybe he ran out of air, like maybe something happened and he died. He's sitting down there with 20 grand.
Well, a lot of, because the other thing too, in that area, there's giant boats that shuttle people to the resorts on and off. And I don't know exactly when the last shuttle is, but it usually is about an hour, 2 hours after the place closes. So I don't know if those shuttles were still running or anything, but I would love to know where he got in and where he got out, like how he made this happen. He or she, I don't know who it is. I don't want to misgender anybody.
I think you did this, Jay. I think this was you, and this is just you bringing it up as quick as you did is just to try to throw people off the scent. I think you were there in scuba gear, dodging gators, and walked out with 20 grand.
First of all, I don't swim that well. Number two, I'm probably not smart enough to pull that off. 3, spray painting the cameras. I probably wouldn't even have thought of that. But I guess we'll keep an eye on this story and see if someone gets caught. If not, this person has pulled off the perfect crime.
I mean, kind of a low take. I mean, 20 grand, you know, but yeah, they might have got
Maybe he
away
just
with it.
wanted maybe he just wanted a weekend getaway. So he's like, let me
Yeah,
just get 20
I'm glad
grand.
nobody was hurt or anything,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
obviously and
obviously, of
stuff like
course.
that. But yeah, that's cool.
Paddlefish.
Watch out at the paddlefish.